All right, back to saving the kingdom. What's up, everyone? It's Loki Orin here, and we are on our run here of Kingdoms, Hunger of the Beast Clan. My kind of second attempt after the first one fell apart. I now have the reveal relationships button, huge help, and this is really good to see. This formation is starting to feel pretty coherent, and with 4 positive relationships that we're gonna have for like 5 zones, that's quite nice. 4 or 5 zones, that's quite nice for us.
Propriety floats listless on the tide. Brined in noxious degradation.
All right, we are heading to a sieged inn, so we do want to be mindful of that. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3 fights and then an unknown. That seems pretty good to me. Yep, let's do that.
Safe passage along this stretch. A welcome reprieve. The guttural prayers of the fisherfolk must be silenced.
I mean, now it sort of doesn't matter because they have the positive relationship proc. I don't actually have to think about their status at the moment. Alrighty, so now I need to just take a moment. Wanderer. Okay, we are Wanderer here. And you are still a Wanderer as well. Well, let's try to work the back ranks here. That's a big one. Having a stress heal for free seems pretty high impact for us. And what was the other one? Strength tokens and stress heals. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that felt a little unnecessary. What is with my formation here? Holy! Alright, well... we unfortunately don't have pirouette right now, which is unfortunate, or any means of moving fully backward. But I suppose I'll have to make do here. We do get 3 total kills here.
Deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
That's what we like to see. Perfect. Take a free stress heal on Boudica. And we don't need a free stress heal on Paracelsus, but we would have gotten one anyway.
Righteous action. Greater threats await those who dare.
Nice. We are getting extra in materials here too, which will be good. So we definitely want to do the 3 guaranteed.
Problem, is it not?
The 3 guaranteed fights. $61 in materials is enough to definitely upgrade a inn with quite a bit of power. And a negative quirk removal from the whole party? Yeah, that'll be decent. Doesn't really matter who we go from as long as we're going from somebody who doesn't have a relationship with somebody else. Alrighty. Sucker punch, sure. Off to a good start. In for a strong finish. I'm gonna miss this 20% damage buff we got going here. You're gone, right? Yeah. Oh, this is a stress heal for Audrey? Yes, please. Let's get that going.
They falter, so press your
Stress heal on
advance.
Barristan, who doesn't need it, or respectful trigger on Boudica, who doesn't need it either, but, you know, at least it goes the right way.
The smallest variable
Another nice clean
can
victory
make
there.
all the difference.
Another mastery point. You know, an okay trinket. Not very, I don't really think very highly of, like, the baseline, like, these baseline trinkets in, Confessions, but here it's actually kind of plot relevant. I mean, sure, we'll be a little slower. Extra damage is pretty good. Nice, we did pick the route that gave us all fights. That is what we wanted to see. Just plenty of inn materials for the next couple of inns here. Focus the back ranks first, because we're not actually particularly worse at hitting them, but... Oh, don't move. Ah, shoot. Nice stun resist, we like that. That's annoying, but not earth-shaking. Of course, now we move them, so now we can do Iron Swan in future. Well, I guess we'll take the free stress heal. That should put you out of reach. Yep, so that's the back two dead. He's gone as well. Okay, everybody's dead.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these
Wolf's head.
well-worn relics.
Don't think we really need that, but... Guess in a world that might be better on like somebody like Barristan. Cancel out the minor bouncer's belt. Well, that's max HP. We don't want to charge that, so I think not. Continue to grab these positive relationships. Definitely want to hit the back ranks. 9. Good lord.
An unavoidable end.
That 20% damage buff plus wherever else this is coming from is very nice. Let's try to make sure you're dead. Yeah, close. Alright, we did manage to get rid of the fishmonger at least.
Quickly.
Coral Grief is fine. Love that.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
We'll fish for free free relationship ticks. Ended up not mattering.
The past is gone. Let
Another
it
14
die.
immaterials. So we're at like, what is that, 40 plus 16, so 56. Yeah, we're over 100 immaterials. So this inn is, the inn we're heading to is like in the corner, so it's probably not one we want to invest a ton into. But it might be worth, like, we'll definitely upgrade its defenses. Alrighty. Beast fight time. Alright, these boys.
A single hero can make the critical difference.
I like how it says a single hero as if there's one hero here when there are 4. Let's get rid of these dude bros as best we can. There we go. As much as I don't like dealing with these front guys, they do not hit nearly as hard as these back guys can, so not particularly interested in those back guys being happy. Okay, that's one way to do it. Nice. Got him.
Stupendous.
Do take a bit of damage, but then this guy dies. This guy's gonna go berserk. Potentially. Oh, he doesn't get to go berserk. Easiest in battle yet. Definitely feeling the power of both the positive relationships and the, like, just being
Modest homespun
strong here.
comforts
So
are
2 more.
still something to cling to.
All right, we pick up a bunch of fatigue, which is unfortunate. Now we get more hoarders. Cool. All right. Let's double check what our guy can do here. Okay, yeah, he's good from rank 3. Bounty Hunter's good, yeah. All right. Didn't need our heroes to be here, I don't think, but
Let them come.
probably for the
Let
best.
them break against the bulwark of our defense.
Oh, nice. These guys are going to trap themselves in the back, it looks like. That's kind of funny. Let's go ahead and get some damage going on back there. So I checked this paper here, and I believe it says that you're both heretics. Or that they are repulsed by reading. One of the two. Alright, one of the Dubros down. So we're getting a bunch of outrage and picking up a bunch of stress, unfortunately.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Nice. Landed the stun. Like to see that. Oh, he enrages anyway. That's unfortunate. Well, if that's the case, let's get rid of his friends then.
Obstacle in our path.
We get to nice stress heal ourselves, which is pretty good. And now this guy's just dead to the... Perfect. I think that puts him in range. Yeah, it puts him in range, but we'll collect the bounty here. Siege repelled for another
Watch
mastery
them
point.
scurry, tails between their legs.
And they heal up. So I'm actually going to do... Because these guys are level 2, I'm actually not going to send a squad there. Because I want to give these guys, my upgraded guys, a chance here. Now they're not upgraded all the way, but they're upgraded enough. I kind of want to see how well they do. If that's the case,
Anticipate, adapt, and
this might be a real big mistake to lose that in. Or at risk of, well, actually, okay, let's take this back. Hang on. Let's think about this for just a moment. I can pretty easily reinforce this with heroes. But these guys are the level 2 fighters. They don't have their trinkets, which I kind of wish they had. But I think... Oh, wait, this is going to hit with the escalation surge. So these guys are going to be more dangerous.
Distribute your champions judiciously.
Alright, I think I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to move 2 over, because I want to tank him, but I'm kind of scared of it being exactly the escalation. Like, that's a little bit concerning to me. Or maybe that's... Is that cowardice? I think if this wasn't... if this wasn't an underground... If it was this in, I'd probably risk it. Just to see, like, how well they perform. But because it's a... one of my like kind of speed travel ins, I want to protect it. So we'll have the Abomination go there. Do you have any upgrades? No, you don't actually. Let's back you out. Let's move you back this way. Let's have the Bounty Hunter come this way and the Crusaders heading that way. Yeah, that'll be good because those archers should be plenty, but I want to have at least 2 kind of beefy people to hold the line here. Okay, that feels all right. Vestal and Leper don't need to move right now because this is going to be my mastery trainer, and then I was going to make this the, like my physician probably. 30 in materials there. All right, but that's enough of that. All right, so first of all,
Victory.
let's actually, now that we know the second escalation is hitting, I want to get... How much does it cost to do all this?
Tend the fires, that we may see this battle through to its haggard end.
So let's do all of that. And I'm going to do those 2 as well, because I'm going to save the other 37 to be able to upgrade the next inn. But I do want to spend some of these mastery points.
Teacher of all.
So we can't do that. But we can upgrade some of our other skills here. What else do we need to upgrade? That feels good. Kind of like the idea of having indiscriminate science as an option. Probably upgraded as well. We're going to give her a way to stress heal herself. We're going to pop in Shadow's Fade, and we'll give Pick to the Face its upgrade. We'll save 5 mastery points. That seems good. Alrighty.
Conventional fare.
That heals 10% fatigue, as is that. So that's a lot of spend, but it does give me some good stuff. Ooh, food barrels and ice chest is here, as is Wagon Jack. What's on our guy right now?
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
I do like the Kyurgeon directory. I don't really need the trackers map, I don't think.
Meet each challenge.
So I do that, and then I pop in Icebox? Yeah, I think I want Icebox.
Travel further is worth the cost.
I do think Stitcher's Kit and Nightshade Concoction are both worth having. And we will buff these 4 because these have been quite good. So 10%, 5%, 10%, 20%. Okay. Let's give Paracelsus an upgrade, and let's give Boudica her piece here. Get her fatigue up. And yeah, we'll buy both of those as well.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Robust is a nice pickup. So we can't start this until tomorrow anyway. But now we can put in the ice box and collect some food. That's everything. Any combat items worth buying? Bandages? Deathcap spores are good. Burn salve's pretty good. Do you like the idea of some laudanum as well? I think we'll be okay. We'll greet it.
The kingdom clings tenuously to order.
So, we're sending 2 heroes here that'll take the place of the partisan fighters, but the arbalists, I think, will be good for their part. The rest of these guys are kind of distributed over there, but we want to head to the Blackened Goat and get the last of our underground inns going, because then we can head up here, and then we're back into kind of the mix here. That feels right. All right. Enough talk. It's time to be action.
And death.
And we do have my
Truly barren.
what is basically my smash package here. We'll probably need to... We're investing a lot of resources to keep them from becoming fatigued and, like, stressed. We'll probably eventually need to stop doing that.
Rewards only.
Okay.
Resignation.
1 fight, 2 fight, 3 fight versus going to the Hoarder, which doesn't give me anything. So, yeah.
Our once familiar kingdom. A stranger to itself.
Sucks to lose. We'd rather lose a wheel than an armor. Wow, I just missed all those. We'd rather lose a wheel just because we have the Iron Banded wheels, but still fine. And this should get us up to at least 50 in materials. Order volley, you say? That's not really what we want to see. However, I'm gonna start by putting a blight on you, and a blight on both of you. Nice, perfect. So the drummer's dead, the arbalist is dead. In fact, let's just get rid of him. Let's just get rid of the drummer. What am I doing? No reason to let the drummer live. I forget sometimes how good pick to the face actually is. Because I don't use it I don't run a lot of formations that get a lot of mileage out of it. Like, I use Venom Drop quite a lot, but I probably need to step up and just use a pick to the face. Maybe that's what I'll do. The next time I run the Grave Robber, I need to use, like, a pick to the face build. Something with Nightsworn, probably. Or maybe just Wanderer. Wanderer does hit. Pretty reasonable. There we go. Audrey, stress heals for 1. I mean, sure. Free stress heal. Stress heals Paracelsus for 1. Which we like. Barristan for 1, or Boudica. We'll take the free, couple points of HP there. And then we'll end the fight.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Yeah, so we should be able to get up to at least, like, 50 in materials. So we should have enough to bump these two. So the inn in the bottom right corner and this one will be tier 3 heroes with trinkets. So they should be able to stand through all of Escalation 2 sort of unassisted. Or closer to unassisted. I don't like hurting that relationship, but 14 versus 16 is not a big deal. And giving the enemy a bunch of vulnerables seems pretty good. Yeah, that seems worthwhile. One Arbalist down. 2 Arbalest down. We'll give Paracelsus the stress heal she's been asking for. Death's Door 1.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Single hit, and we dodge, hopefully. Nice. And we just take a free smack. I mean, I guess we take them all, right? Oh, I forgot to check if you can distribute trinkets broadly. Either way, you know, 57. Oh, nice, we get up to 60. That is good. 67. Which, again, should let us more or less upgrade this inn's defenses. That'll be good for long enough for us to, like, spread out and hit some of the other inns that we shortchanged a little bit due to availability of resources. There we go. So I actually have a question as we're playing through here. I know we've been playing for a little bit, so some folks may have dropped off, but I have noticed that the Confessions views get a lot more, or the Confessions videos get a lot more views than the Kingdoms. And I'm just curious, you know, why, basically, or what's the driver behind that? You know, is it just that Kingdoms is less interesting? Are you more invested into the let's get rid of you. More invested into the Confessions? Comment section down below. You know, no right or wrong answer. I'm just curious what the if there, basically what I guess I'm really asking is there something I can do to make the Kingdom's content more appealing? Because I'm happy to make changes if there's something about Kingdoms that just doesn't, you know, lend itself to the big screen, as it were.
This wound, at least, has been tended.
Now, unfortunately, the Hellion does take 8 for my sin there. But whatever. We'll just end the fight. That's fine.
A resounding response.
What do we got? Rob them for inn materials. Yeah. Well, fixing the wagon is tempting, but rob them for inn materials. No questions asked.
In crisis,
20 inn materials is absolutely worth 5 flame. Like, that's probably the easiest decision to be presented with, because it's almost always right, especially at least early, to take the inn materials, because you just need... You need so many if you want to have inns that can just stand on their own. Or at least that's my perception of it right now. You know, prepared to be wrong later, but it does seem to be the way to do it. And flame is far less important because you're really not...
modest homespun comforts are
Vicious
still
and lightning
something to
reflexes
cling
are both worth having. Cool. Day 15.
to. The distant
Escalation
breeze
increases to
draws
2, and we
ever
got
closer.
sieges. Alright.
The beasts are on the move.
Okay, so there's 2... So, interestingly... Let's get those boys over
mindful.
there.
Travel on foot is not without risk.
And these guys are kind of the minimum upgrade here. So let's move the
Distribute your champions.
Flagellant and Occultist
viciously.
up there. Vestal and Leper down to here. Right here. We have 5 turns to jump there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can actually get there and then jump to here to defend this one if we're so inclined. Do have 3 turns until this loot goes away. But that's okay. I can't. I could get there right now, but that still means leaving Amani's Rest empty, which I don't think is right. We got 2 there, 2 down there, yet other guys in the area. This one we'll secure as best we can. That feels like we're making the right calls here. Alrighty, so
Supply lines and swords.
let's go ahead and just bump that,
Wars are won.
and then
An army cannot long stand if inadequately resourced.
alright. This one's already got Wainwright, so we can equip pets. Oh, we can actually get a pet here. This feels like a good call. Now, where is this one again?
The kingdom
I mean,
clings
it's not
tenaciously to order.
optimally placed, but not all of them are going to be. So this feels like a good place to have my Wainwright, because we do have underground access, so we can go. Yeah, let's get I would like to buy a pet, please. Let me see what pets we have for sale.
Spend what you can.
Oh, only the rabbit, and we can't afford it. I wouldn't have hated having the rabbit, but
Indeed, it ever did.
alas, we can't afford it. Also can't afford food. But another Nightshade concoction. 15, 15, 5, nothing. Okay.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Turn start if first in the turn order, plus 5% damage. Turn start if last in turn order. Gain a stress. That's basically like stress Barristan out. I don't think that's very appealing. Still like to know where Kyrgen's are. I think Leaf Suspension can come out for the moment.
Reconfigure
Patch up our wagon.
each challenge on its own terms.
I just like knowing where the field hospitals are. Icebox is still worth having. Rest of this doesn't feel like we need to do anything. Do we just grab some bread? That's 30, so we can't get both. Healing 10% fatigue feels more important, though. Oh, we can get 2. Okay, we do that.
To ease the rigors of the road.
Then much rather keep Paracelsus than Audrey. I'm willing to let Audrey I'm willing to swap Audrey out, though she is doing quite a bit of damage for us. I think that's the right call here. Feels pretty good. Don't really want to attach that trophy, primarily because we got Barristan, who just always fails. So we could pop that out, though. Put in... Where are we heading?
Let us face
We're heading into the
coming
Tangle?
cruelties undaunted.
Heading into the Tangle. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think we slot this in yet. But I think that will do it. So thank you all for watching. We are into Escalation 2. Our inns are a little bit better defended this time. I'm hopeful that we will be able to stabilize. Hang on a second. Alternative idea. We jump down to here. Grab those inn supplies. Then we jump up to here. So we take care of both of these sieges. And then we can come down here. It's an extra turn, but it's an extra turn of not going through, like, just kind of useless stuff. And we can have the Occultist and the Flagellant, the Leper and the Vestal all kind of waiting. I actually like that better. Yeah. We have the opportunity to do it, so let's do that. Plus, that's 30 extra in materials for free. Amani's Rest will just have to survive on their own for a little bit. But that'll do it for me. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one.